Hi, everybody. Meteorologist Joe Cioffi here. Weather in 5 days and 5 minutes, brought to you by Omni True Value Hardware on this rather nice spring-like day. Some places may be a little more spring-like than others, but they're getting ready for you to take care of your yard with mulch, topsoil, gravel, and everything else. 1226 North Wellwood Avenue in West Babylon, 631-756-1125. The website, omnitruevalue.com. And also brought to you by Wholesale Holiday Lighting by Giannini at 162 Ocean Avenue in Lindenhurst, 631-957-5106. The website is liholidaylighting.com, your complete holiday lighting specialist to meet all your decorating needs, or maybe you want to take this up as part of your job. Just give them a call, 631-957-5106. So we've got some rather nice spring conditions here across the northern mid-Atlantic states. Temperatures at midday across Virginia and Maryland are in the middle to even the upper 70s. Delaware is mostly in the upper 60s and lower 70s. Southern New Jersey and even up into central New Jersey, seeing temperatures in the 70s away from the ocean. So if you're east of the Garden State Parkway, probably struggling a little bit with temperatures. You can see some of the coastal winds are still from the south and even the southeast, for example, in Long Branch. Everybody else is basically southwest, and it's a land-based wind, and that means temperatures warm up. You head up further north into northern New Jersey, starting to see the temperatures catching up a little bit because of some morning cloudiness that was lingering. Middle 60s at midday. Newark is up to 70, 66 at LaGuardia. On Long Island, the North Shore is in the low to mid 60s, but South Shore readings are all in the mid 50s, and right along the immediate coast, probably in the 40s with a bit of a gusty sea breeze. Inland in the Hudson Valley at the moment at midday, seeing temperatures up in the 60s. In Connecticut, mostly in the 60s, and the same goes across much of Rhode Island and Massachusetts, at least away from the ocean. So that is always going to be key this time of year. Yesterday was a wholesale south-southeast wind, so everybody got to taste that cooler air. And today it's more localized. So looking at afternoon temperatures that are going to generally be in the low to mid 70s from New York City in the lower Hudson Valley, south and west, and mostly 50s and lower 60s as you go north and east. The further inland you go, the warmer those numbers are going to be. You're going to be further up into the 60s. It might even touch 70 up in Boston. Tomorrow, cold front comes through early, a west wind, leftover warm air. We should see temperatures pretty much in the 60s during the day. And then it starts to turn chilly again over the weekend. Not terribly chilly, but chilly enough that you'll notice the difference. Highs on Saturday, mostly upper 40s and low 50s. Knock a couple of more degrees off on Sunday, perhaps middle 40s from New York City, north and east, but low to mid 50s as you go south and west. And we have another cold high to build in for Monday. Monday, I think, will be the coldest day of the stretch. Highs only in the upper 30s to low 40s. Those days should be dry, and then we'll see what happens after Tuesday as we have temperatures in the low to mid 40s and we start to deal with the next weather system that'll be approaching. Meanwhile, taking a look here at the latest satellite picture, again, you see these clouds from earlier that were sitting along the coast. They've pretty much broken up and moved away to the northeast. So again, so those places that are a little behind in temperatures will catch up. We've got the cold front getting ready for Friday morning. That's setting up to the west. And as far as the radar is concerned, it really isn't all that particularly busy at the moment. Seeing some showers across parts of Indiana, Illinois, southern Ohio, southwest Pennsylvania, down into Kentucky and Tennessee. I just want to go back to this picture here on the loop. You see all these clouds gathering in the west and coming in off of California. That is a rather strong upper air disturbance, and it's going to trigger off a pretty strong snowstorm for parts of the central Rockies over the weekend. And there are going to be places in Colorado, for example, and up into western Nebraska and southeast Wyoming. They'll be measuring the snow in feet rather than in inches. WPC not showing much in the way of rainfall here over the next 7 days, generally under a quarter of an inch. You start to get to those bigger amounts in the central plains. on up into the middle Mississippi Valley, the Ohio Valley. Also, you see the heavy precip in northeast Colorado, southeast Wyoming, and western Nebraska. A lot of that is going to be in the form of snow. And with respect to the probabilities here of snowfall, I'm just going to put up at least 4 inches. And then there's a 95 to 100% chance in that dark red area right up Route 25 in Colorado going into Wyoming. The probabilities of a foot are also high west of Denver, a 95% chance that there could be at a 90 to 95% chance that there could be at least a foot. In Denver itself, the probability is at about 40 to 50, and they're even putting numbers out for the probability of 18 inches in that area up in north central Colorado. And that light blue is a 70% chance of at least 18 running up 25 and going into, or just west of 25 and going into southeastern Wyoming. So somebody's getting winter weather for sure. Just a quick run through of the models today. We are not really, I didn't really see any much in the way of change with regards to what's going to transpire here in the coming days. Everything seems to be on course. We do have this cold front. Obviously, the rest of today is fine. The cold front that comes through tomorrow morning will have maybe a couple of scattered passing showers with it. They won't last long. I think we'll see improving weather conditions with decreasing clouds and increasing sun Friday afternoon. Get a little bit on the breezy or windy side Friday night into Saturday morning as a high builds in and low pressure deepens to the east. Should be dry on Saturday. We went through the temperatures, also dry on Sunday. Here comes the cold high for Monday. Now, on Monday, the Colorado storm starts to move out to the east. And it looks like the models want to actually hold on to a sizable chunk of energy here, lifting up a low into northern Indiana. And you see some precip developing on Tuesday. If this verifies, it's not out of the question that we could see some freezing rain in parts of Pennsylvania down into central and western Maryland and northwestern Virginia. The models were playing this out as a weaker piece with maybe a little bit of snow down there over the last couple of days, but it looks like it wants to take out a sizable piece of energy from that Colorado low and hold it together as it moves northeastward, in which case then we could see some rain here coming in Tuesday afternoon into Tuesday night, early Wednesday, and then weather conditions should improve after that, though we have another low that'll be coming out for later next week. This is only one model's view, of course, and we'll just have to wait and see what the others do. We'll update those on the Joe and Joe Weather Show tonight at 7:30. Weather at 5 brought to you by Omni True Value Hardware. Got mulch is their question. They got mulch, they got gravel, topsoil, salt, sand, whatever you need to get your yard in tip-top shape. Maybe you won't need the salt. 631-756-1125 at 1226 North Wellwood Avenue in West Babylon, omnitruevalue.com, the website. And wholesale holiday lighting by Giannini, 631-957-5106. They're at 162 Ocean Avenue in Lindenhurst, your complete holiday lighting specialist, meeting all your decorating needs. So Joe and Joe Show tonight at 7:30 Eastern Time, so be sure to tune in onto my YouTube channel. Otherwise, we strongly suggest that you continue to enjoy this lovely afternoon with plenty of sunshine.